So we have done this video series for one full season now, and in that one full season, the Atlanta Braves won the World Series. Is that a coincidence? Absolutely. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another edition of Bold and Braves. I'm Chris Vanell, and I'm glad you're here because today we're kind of going to review the entire season. But first, if you're not already subscribed to Atlanta Sports Unlimited, we've got to get you subscribed. So go ahead and hit that red subscribe button down below. And if you feel so inclined, like this video and follow us on social media at Atlanta Sports Unlimited on both Facebook and Twitter, so we can keep you updated with everything we've got going on when it comes to Atlanta sports, and we have everything, trust me. Lastly, I want to talk about Prize Picks, the sponsor of this video. Prize Picks is the easiest, simplest fantasy sports game on the market. Basically, how it works is you pick 2 to 5 players and can win up to 10 times the amount that you put in. Now, if you use the code ASU, as in Atlanta Sports Unlimited, ASU, Prize Picks will match 100% of your first deposit up to $100. So you put $100 in, Prize Picks is going to match that 100%. They want you to win. They want you to be the Atlanta Braves. So in the 1 year we've been doing these videos, we have had no shortage of things to talk about when it comes to the Atlanta Braves. And I have had no shortage of opinions. In hindsight, some look really good. I've been correct on a few things. I feel pretty good about that. But when you look back, there have also been a few things that I have been not so correct about. Some pretty bad mistakes. So today we're going to review all of those, the good and the bad, when it comes to some of my Atlanta Braves takes in 2021. Let's start with February. I made a video right after the Los Angeles Dodgers signed Trevor Bauer, and everyone at that point wanted to crown them the World Series champions. In February, we had not played a game yet, but of course the Dodgers had just won the World Series, and then they signed the 2020 National League Cy Young Award winner in Bauer. But I said, pump the brakes. We haven't played a game. It's February, and at this point there are multiple teams that are still in the running for the World Series. There are multiple teams that can win it, and the Atlanta Braves are one of those. So fast forward, we actually get to the season, we play some games, Trevor Bauer deals with his legal troubles, and come October and November, the Los Angeles Dodgers are not in the World Series. Trevor Bauer is not making a difference. And the Atlanta Braves are in the World Series. They win it. Now let's go into March, where I was kind of right and I was kind of wrong. So I made a video saying that Atlanta Braves fans should be skeptical of Charlie Morton and Drew Smyly. Charlie Morton I was very incorrect on. Atlanta Braves, yeah, I guess you could have been skeptical, but he turned out to be a really good signing. And by May, I was pretty much convinced that he was the most dependable starter on the Atlanta Braves staff. But at the time I said, he's 37 and he's coming off a bad shortened 2020 where he had an earned run average up over 4. And once you start going downhill as a 37-year-old starting pitcher, you typically don't come back full strength and have these amazing comebacks. Well, Charlie Morton was really good all year. So I was wrong on him. I was right about Drew Smyly. Smyly had this kind of flash in the pan 2020 after a few bad seasons. The track record of weakness and just poor play was there for him. Not this long track record of success. So he comes in after career, marks and upticks in fastball velocity and strikeout rate and all this, metric stuff. And of course he regressed. He regressed back to the mean and what we know him as. He had 2 terrible months to start the year, April and May, was good in June and July. August, he was horrible again, and he was moved to the bullpen. So the Braves spent $11 million to sign him as a starter last year. That didn't pay off. He finished the year as a reliever with an earned run average of like 4.5. It didn't kill the Braves to sign him. I guess it was worth the gamble, but it's one that didn't pay off. So I was right on him. A week or 2 later, I made a video literally titled, Austin Riley is going to break out in 2021. I think I was right. I was correct on this one because he essentially put up Freddie Freeman, or dare I say Ronald Acuna Jr. type numbers. He hit 303 with 33 home runs and 107 runs batted in. All of those led the team for guys who had been there the entire season. And you have to remember that Austin Riley is still in his mid-20s. He's a young guy who has the potential to be around for a long time. So that's something to keep an eye on. Then let's go to May, when I was wrong again. I made a video saying, welcoming back Shane Greene into the fold. Greene, the reliever who had been with the Braves in the past, was brought back as a free agent about a month or two into the 2021 season. And I said, you know, at this point, the Braves bullpen is struggling. He can't hurt it anymore. He's going to help this team. He didn't. He hurt. He had an earned run average of up over 8 and did not finish the season with the Braves. He was really bad. So they didn't throw a ton of money at him, but it was a bad signing, and I was wrong about him being able to help. Then we go to July, and the Braves had just made 2 trades, one for Stephen Vogt and one for Jock Peterson. And I said those were very good trades, especially with the Braves, you know, being in the position they were, trying to replace Ronald Acuna Jr. at that point. He had just gotten hurt. But with them still missing Acuna and them being under 500 at the time, I said the team needed to do more. Those couldn't be the only 2 moves that the Braves made to fix their team. They needed more. And they listened to me. They went out and got Jorge Soler. They went out and got Eddie Rosario and Adam Duvall. And those guys were absolutely what the Braves needed. Those guys, without them, the Braves don't win the World Series. And you could say they maybe don't make the playoffs. And so obviously they were crucial. I was right there. And lastly, we'll go to, this is kind of subjective. I'm cheating a little bit here. But the last time I was right was actually my last video. And I said people are paying way too much attention to Jock Peterson's pearls and not focusing on what needs to be the focus. That the Atlanta Braves are this team of destiny on this incredible run to a World Series championship. Well, the Braves win the World Series, and you know, places like SI and ESPN and social media, all these big guys, we're talking about Jock Peterson's necklace. That's a waste. That's absolutely a waste. The story was this Atlanta Braves team that was under 500 in August, coming back, making all these moves, and winning the World Series. So I did pretty well. I'm sure there's some videos that I left out where, oh, I had a terrible take there, or I had a really good take there. Feel free to look back through my archives. But yeah, I feel pretty good. Shane Greene and Charlie Morton were my only big misses, I guess. So feel free to go back and look. Feel free to comment your own thoughts as well. And happy holidays, everybody.